Hi everyone, it's Tracy and I'm here to taste with my husband Justin, and we are going to taste the 2018 Pich, which is the first bottle of our very first wine club shipment. So I'm excited to pour this and taste it, and you guys can follow along and compare your notes to what you think the wine tastes like. So this is the bottle right here. Pich means golden eagle. It's an Indian term for golden eagle, and you can see by the bottle here, it's very beautiful. There's some gold inlay there, and yeah, that's it on the label. Julian Fayard is the winemaker. He's a very famous and respected winemaker in the Napa Valley. He came from France. If you end up liking this wine, I would recommend you searching his name online, because he produces and is a part of many other different wine labels in the Napa Valley. So, okay, first we're gonna pour this wine and see what the color is. The Pich is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's from the Napa Valley appellation. There are 16 different appellations in the Napa Valley, and Napa is actually one of those appellations. So, all right, there is your glass.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the first thing that you do when you are going to taste a wine is you look at the color. And some people like to tilt it and hold it to the light. We have white counters here, so you can tilt it and look at it against the white counter. This one looks pretty opaque. It's pretty dark. It's got maroon and purple. The rim around the edge is dark. It looks to be like a really red, hearty wine. That's visually. So the next thing I do is swirl just a little bit. How many times do you swirl?
I swirl probably 8 times.
I know, right?
Because I really like to smell the wine, and I feel like every time I swirl, there might be something different that I pick up.
True, true. Yeah, that's true. So if you smell the wine initially and then swirl, and set it down and chat with your friend and then pick it up and swirl again, you may pick up some different flavors, which is kind of nice. So I'm picking up some dark cherry, which is pretty typical for a Cabernet Sauvignon. I've got some plum in there too, for sure. Maybe a little, I don't know, what do you think? Are you smelling any licorice or anything like that?
Maybe like a light tobacco.
A light tobacco. Let me smell again. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But I definitely get the cherry notes.
Cherry notes, yeah. It smells really yummy. So from the look of the wine and the smell of the wine, it looks like it's probably gonna be a pretty big, bold Cabernet Sauvignon. So I'm gonna taste.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
cheers.
always ready to taste.
I know you are. All right. That's delicious. On the back side, after the finish, I'm getting a little bit of cedar, some woodsy, earthy, like mossy flavor. What about you? Are you tasting any of that?
I taste the moss a little bit, but it's a good moss.
It's a good moss.
Yeah. When you say that, now I taste it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And that's part of wine tasting too, is practicing like smelling and tasting other things. And then when you taste the wine, you're familiar with what those things taste and smell like, and you can detect it from a wine. Interestingly enough, there are a lot of the same elements found in a grape that there are other produce, like a lemon. They have some of the same compounds within the fruit, and so of course, if you smell a certain wine and you smell lemon, it would make sense. Some of those same compounds are in there. So that's the same with a dark, a darker fruit, like a dark cherry or a dark plum. A lot of those, same compounds found in those fruits are found in the grapes. So. This wine is 14.9% alcohol value, and it was aged in 50% French oak. So what does that mean?
50% of the barrels were brand new, so you get the oaky taste, and it sits in that oak for a while, so it picks up, different elements from the oak.
Okay.
Instead of maybe barreling it in oak that's all been 4 or 5 years or been through different wines already.
Because it loses some of its toastiness or its oakiness, and it doesn't permeate into the wine as much if it's used more.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So when should people be getting this bottle, or when do they get to pick it up?
Well,
Because I'm excited. I want to pick up one right now.
Well,
so.
you can take one home with you,
cool.
but this will be available the second week in October, and this is the first shipment or I say shipment, but everybody's coming to pick it up because everybody's local, which I love that. So yeah, second week of October, this will be ready for pickup. Everybody will get an email that says, "Come on by, your wine is ready." So let me see on my notes if there's anything else. Oh, I did want to say also, in your pickup packet with the bottle of wine, you will have a recipe card, because we are going to give you a recipe that this wine will pair well with. And this week it is a pan-seared steak that you can make in a regular pan or a cast iron pan, and then you will finish it in the oven. So it's got some good marinade that you can make with it and instructions on how to do that and pair it with this wine. If you choose not to do that, I would do like a big juicy cheeseburger or some hard cheeses, and of course, chocolate. Chocolate goes well with this wine. So, all right, well, I hope you guys like the tasting. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the Le Pich. All right, see you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.